Hey everyone, welcome to another Ragnarok M classic video. A lot of people are asking me to make a video about the inheritance skill for Royal Guard instant/build. So for this video, I will try to explain what are the possible picks for our inheritance skills. Please note that this is just my opinion, so you don't need to do all the things I said. And if you have any tips or opinions that can help the Royal Guard community, please don't hesitate to share your ideas below. So what is the inheritance skill? This is the newest feature that they recently added to the game a few days ago. It allows us to use other job skills, but we have to unlock the third job of that class before we can use it in our inheritance skill. Although this is from another job skills, this is just a portion of that skill, so it is not the full version, and some effects are also different to the original skill. We also need to upgrade our energy in order to maximize the capability of this feature. Since each skill has energy requirements in order for it to be placed on our selected skills, we can upgrade it by using the rare materials from the MVP and the World Boss, which is only available during Sunday. We only have 5 energy limit at the beginning, so we can only use some passive skills. The active skill requires 7 energy, so I still cannot equip it, therefore I cannot test it at the moment. I also haven't started to upgrade it, since I'm not sure what to use, because Royal Guard instant/build have 2 variation. One is the auto attack type, and the other is the skill type, which is greatly affecting our choices in the inheritance skills. By the way, we can get the materials by exchanging our Dragon Bone rubbings, and we can get the Dragon Bone rubbings through quest and limited events in the Abyss Lake. There is so much things to do in order to get the free dragon rubbings, so it is important to finish it every day and every week. But sadly, some of us are very busy, so it is a little bit hard to keep up with other players who have many time grinding in this map. So we may need to buy the Dragon Bone rubbings in the NPC in Frontera, which cost around 1.2 million each. But if you are just a casual player like me, then you don't need to rush things and just do the quest that you can do every day. So what are the best inheritance skills for the Royal Guard instant/build? Let's start with the auto attack type instant/. This is an easier choice since there's a very specific skill for auto attack, which is the Aura Blade. Aura Blade gives true damage based on our agility and an extra 4% auto attack damage at max level. This skill also requires only for energy. So we still have an extra 6 energy for 2 more passive skills if we have a 10 energy limit. For the 2 passive skills, I recommend physical damage increase and then physical penetration. But physical penetration is from the Assassin class, so we have to unlock the 3rd job of Assassin. So Aura Blade is a good choice for auto attack type. But I'm not sure if the true damage can affect auto attack instant/, but it will surely be a good addition for our damage if it's working. Another auto attack choice is the Duple Light. Duple Light gives an extra damage while launching auto attack. It deals 95% holy damage, which scales on both physical attack and magic attack. I'm not 100% sure if this will work with auto attack instant/, but will be very good if it will work. Royal Guard instant/ benefits on both physical and magic attack, so this is perfect, especially in late game. This is an active skill, so it requires 7 energy to equip. This means that we can only equip 1 passive skill while using Duple Light. I recommend using the penetration for the passive skill. I want to use it in order to confirm it, but unfortunately, I don't have access to the beta server, so I cannot test these inheritance skills. I tried to ask the staffs, but they said there's no other chance to join the beta server if you haven't picked to test it. So I need to grind on the main server in order to show you guys if it's really working. Anyway, that's the auto attack choices for auto attack type Royal Guard. Now let's talk about the skill type build. If you don't know, I'm currently focusing on skill damage since I'm using a +12 Ancient Cape. I need it because it's very hard to get ignored defense in Royal Guard. Skill type is easier to build until the inheritance skill arrives. Inheritance skill is kind of hard for skill type since we can only use Exceed Break as our inheritance skill for PvE. Exceed Break isn't entirely bad, since it also gives a damage buff for our instant/. But the problem is, it is not that good compared to the auto attack type choices. It gives 27 intelligence, 27 crit, and 27% crit damage in max level. It looks a huge boost, but it will sacrifice 90% attack speed and 45 agility. I don't know exactly how much attack speed you will lose, but if it reaches to 150%, then we will lose 15% damage. 27 crit and 27% crit damage is only equal to 10% damage boost for our instant slash, so it may just decrease our damage. I know it has 27 intelligence, but it's not that great if we're going to lose more than 15% damage due to the drawback. So I think Exceed Break isn't very good for us, but we don't have that much choice, since it's the only active skill that suits our build. This is why I haven't tried it yet, because I'm still deciding whether I will go to auto attack type or stay in skill type build. I really wish that I can test this in the beta server first before investing here in the main server. This feature requires a lot of resources, so we need to be careful on where we invest our resources. I may take the Exceed Break, since there's no other choice. Changing to auto attack isn't really good for me since I need to change some of my equipment, but I will give an update on which path I will choose. For now, it's better to focus on doing the quests to get more dragon bone rubbings. We don't need to rush this feature specifically if you're using skill type. We need to get more information from the beta testers before fully committing. But if you're really competitive and can grind a lot, it's better to go for the auto attack build and get the Aura Blade. This will increase your damage significantly along with the passives that I mentioned. I hope this video gives you an idea about the inheritance skill for Royal Guard instant/build. If you have more tips and information, I will greatly appreciate if you can share it in the comments below. This will help our fellow Royal Guard players out there. I also have a Discord channel, so feel free to join if you want to share or if you want to ask questions. If you want to join, you can find the Discord link in my YouTube profile description. That's it for this video. Don't forget to give a like and subscribe for more content like this. Thank you, and see you on the next one.